Alright, hello everyone, this is MB of the MB channel, known as MBVT on Twitch, and today we're here with Metroid Prime Remastered Episode 4, Scary Dark Lab. And basically in this episode, we'll be returning to Fandera Drifts and doing the Scary Dark Lab in this episode, so look forward to that. And right now, just let me set up a few things before we start, because this is going to be a 1 hour and 30 minute stream. I'm going to fall asleep by that time, so just give me a second. Okay. I have the guide, that's good. I need the guide for missiles, that's why. Because I don't want to do like an extra episode where we try getting everything. I mean, it would be a good idea to get an extra episode where we do everything, but at the moment, not right now. Okay, just let me move this a bit more higher. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's start the game. Was I wearing a coat for this outfit? Let me check quickly. No, I'm not wearing a coat. Okay. Let me take off my coat now. Okay, there we go. Okay, just let me have the YouTube window ready. Oh, this guy almost has all his energy tanks. That's cool. Probably has a face-on suit as well. Okay, let's do this. This is gonna be very scary, so forgive me if I get a little frightened.
Ice Valley.
Ice Valley, Fandera Drifts. The voice is so jarring, honestly. Alright, that's gonna be my goal. Okay, that just makes them go crazy. I didn't even have time to read that.
Defeat enemies to unlock doors. Recording to logbook.
A new creature's entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology: Space Pirates, sentient and aggressive species, well trained in weapon and melee combat. Space Pirates rule Galactic Accelerator Canyons and forearm mountain sites in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. Alright, not bad.
logbook.
A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Map station. Walk into map station holograms to download a map of the area you're in. Is this where all of Pandera Drift? You have downloaded a map for this area. Press plus to access the map. When you're finished, press plus again. I don't have the name of these places yet. Alright, let's go up here. Push me off. God damn. Stupid turrets. Okay, we should be good here. My Wi-Fi Zendak free sounds really good. I like it. Sounds a lot more clear than the Zendak one.
Recording to logbook.
A new pirate data entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Spice pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 105877. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be the most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline of reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicates. Alright, let's see all of them.
Recording to logbook.
Space Pirate encrypted log 10303448. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon as a V-index mutagen, of which you have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin exploding Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess life power to mutate organic life forms eventually to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being fully utilized.
Recording to logbook.
Space Pirate encrypted log 105158. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poisonous active in the adamant and the appearance of a second ring of manimals in several subjects. These creatures are chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, there may one day be able to survive any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd diffusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even so, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. Did that guy enter? see all of them.
Recording to logbook.
A new pirate data entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 106642. Research outpost Glacier 1 in the Fendera Drift region. A Talon Force Mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even those well into phase 1 infusion cycle. Local containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the waste are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them, while a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Now it looks like they're having trouble holding back some creatures. Man, that guy did a lot of damage. What the hell, right in front of me? I shoot all of them. Yeah, let's look around first. Because there's gotta be some important data here.
Recording to logbook.
A new pirate data entry has been downloaded into your logbook. Space pirate data, encrypted data decoded. Log 102992. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emitting from an wanderer class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance has immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a land mass at heading mark 400802, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlucky to find an energy source this powerful. Again, analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be viably secondary headquarters.
Recording to logbook.
Log 104017. Phase-on mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established and terraforming of the Chisel ruins is underway. Security systems are operational. The science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fantera Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base on Starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall raise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Looks like they're excited. Holographic ghost sequence initialized. Okay, not bad. Looks like we have 4 we have to do. The final one. Nice. So how did I get to the top? Billion, mass 3.8 trillions. Profile quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with materials and sentient gases. Global exterminator virus.
Recording to logbook.
A new researcher planet Zebus, mass 4.8 trillion terabytes. Planet crust is primarily Urfa core, making it ideal for subterranean construction. Class XIX planet. Zebus is inhospitable to most body forms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a spacefarer forces.
Recording to logbook.
Planet time for mass 5.1 trillion teratons. Ecosystem study can indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. The remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phase radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be buried in the class XIII wasteland in approximately 25 years. Super missile. Probably a safe station. A safe station in here? Really? That's so weird. Oh. Did I become smaller? Sorry about that. Okay, I got double. Feel like I have to use a bathroom. I'll be back in a second. Let me just pause the game. I think select is this one? Yeah. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Alright, sorry for the wait. Just had to use the bathroom and whatever. Take an idle break. Alright. Let me see where my controller is. Here it is. Oh wow, all their bodies went up there.
Recording to logbook.
I'm able to read it. Let's read it. Morphology: Flying pirate. Pirates trained and equipped for airborne assault. Flying pirates are extremely agile in air, but the heat signatures of their jetpacks can be tracked with thermal imaging. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks can be even more so. If the pack fails, they will make a suicide strike. Suicide strike in a Nintendo game? Alright, we got it. I can't do this yet because I don't have plasma beams. Okay. There's a thumbnail. Time is supposed to be terrified.
Recording to logbook.
He's starting log 104444. Initial transfers of Metroid to Talent 4 research facilities have been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident on the landing site, but others were pacified and transported safely. Initial Phase-On infusion testing is underway. We're eager to absorb the effects of Phase-On and Metroid, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by Phase-On sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen.
logbook.
Log 108910. The reconstruction of Geoform V187 codename Ridley was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebes, Command ordered a number of metagenic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicated a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive ability. Cybernetic modules and armors plating could have been added as well. We believe our creation will now called Meta become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will truly relish.
Recording to logbook.
Morphology: Talon Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The effects of Phazon have turned these Metroids, a species of alpha predator native to SR-3088, into a unique subspecies found only on Talon 4. A Talon Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. And the only way to shake off the attached Talon Metroid is to enter Morphball mode and lay a bomb. Is it getting bigger? That was easy.
Recording to logbook.
Please fire included the uncoded log 109572. Competence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with space-powered DNA. The codename for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new powered genomes. Relevant mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon Malice is a concern, but refinements in the confusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degradation. Not bad. Yeah, looks like I fell. There's a lot more pirate data to scan too. God damn it. Okay, this is hard. Can the elevator always just go down by itself? Why does it have to wait for me? Man, I suck at this. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. No. I was so close too. You got it.
Recording to logbook.
Log 115506. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined asteroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they'll be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they have consumed, we'll have near limitless source of power at our disposal.
Recording to logbook.
Log 11-420-7-420. Make sure this section continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles, the energy core in the creature's quadrupirate nucleus, but the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the lab force from its prey remains another mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and without it, the victim dies. We'll continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving innocence will be the key to our ascendance. Seriously flying, guys? Why are there even flying guys in here? How do you switch weapons again? There you go. Hmm. Alright, one more. Alright, it's only two. Not bad. It looks so blurry. Sorry about the cough. Our easiest way to kill Metroid. Alright. Perfect.
Recording to logbook.
Make a 9th century drone, well armed and armored security mecha. Security drones have limited intelligence, but do their assigned tasks well. Being machines are susceptible to electrical attacks. When alerted, drones initiate a security lockout and then attempt to neutralize an intruder. Their electronic warfare can scramble larger technology as well. I don't need to fight those guys. How did he dodge that? Okay, wait. Let me watch a video where this thing might be. Alright, there it is. Right. Let me save. Right, there you go. Didn't get hit any of my bombs. That's good. Let's do this. A new creature's entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology chart is an animated sentient creature, stone charge of phase on radiation. The phase-on radiation given off by TARDIS negates all the targeting system or ending lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. The iconic nature of phase-on radiation is the instability and destruction integrity. TARDIS can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. Wow, my controller is vibrating crazily. He really loves turning into a ball, huh? Rolling around at the speed of TARDIS. How does the rock even make noise? That thunder doesn't go very far, huh? Alright, well there goes my super missiles. Does he turn into a freaking ball before I had a chance to hit him? You gotta be kidding me, bruh. got him. That comedic rock throw. You barely see that in Metroid. Great, now the morph ball looks even better. Looks like I have to go all the way around. There's grapple beams here too? Well, why? Oh, okay. I'm not fighting that.
Defeat enemies to unlock doors. Doors unlocked.
There's 3 of them?
doors. Doors unlocked.
I need a guy. Nice. Alright, let's see. Yeah, perfect. Alright, everyone. That's gonna be the end of the stream. So, oh, did I make myself huge? Oh, I moved myself way too much. Whoops. That's weird. How long was I like that? Oh my god, let's head to the music review room. Alright, now I don't see myself anywhere. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright everyone, that's gonna be the end of Metroid Prime Remastered Episode 4, Scary Dark Lab. We did pretty well this episode. I would say we achieved a lot of stuff. We beat TARDIS, we went through the Scary Dark Lab, the research lab. And we got the Spider Ball, we got the Wave, we got Thermal Visor, and we got super missiles. So 3 upgrades, 1 energy tank, and 2 missile expansions. Pretty cool, huh? Alright everyone, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Let's see if we can raid someone on Twitch. Probably someone playing this game. Oh wait, looks like Rick is on streaming. Alright, we'll do it. Rick is on 20. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye everyone. Bye. L2MB. Bye bye.